Obviously, we're making an eggplant dish today.
We are going to do merenjena asada. This is a typical Sephardi dish. First, we are going to broil the eggplants.
Okay.
We just place them on the fire.
Ah.
We get a very nice smoky taste. Now, we are going to prepare a tomato sauce. We are going to cut the tomatoes.
Okay.
And put them right here.
And we're just going to use the immersion blender and...
Exactly.
There are a lot of eggplant dishes in the Sephardic cuisine, right?
The Sephardic cuisine uses a lot of vegetables, first of all, a lot of eggplant, which is our favorite. Mm-hmm. We use a lot of leeks. We're going to add 1 red pepper. We don't need the seeds.
When you were growing up, this cuisine was what you were eating on kind of a daily basis?
No, this was a cuisine of my grandparents and my mother when she grew up. Mm-hmm. However, what I'm cooking now, I haven't seen it in a normal Greek kitchen.
I have not seen this either.
I will add a little bit of olive oil. Of course, we put salt. Then we let it boil. In the meantime, we need to turn the eggplants around.
Okay.
So that can cook from all the sides. We want them to be burnt from the outside, but not burnt inside. We can start making the meatballs.
Okay.
So I have here 1/2 kilo of minced meat.
It's beef?
It's beef.
Okay.
1 egg.
Do you need breadcrumbs?
I need breadcrumbs, please.
Okay.
Put about 2 handfuls.
We do that to keep them, fluffy.
Fluffy. We put olive oil.
Can I add some salt?
Yes, please.
Say when.
It's okay. And, of course, pepper always adds a flavor. This is the classical recipe of my grandmother, who did not put a lot of spices inside. In the meanwhile, our eggplants are ready. So here you can see how they look. And we are going to leave them here to prepare them to cool a little bit.
I will make the meatballs.
Yeah.
Well, you do everything else, right?
Yes, okay. But wait just a moment.
Okay.
We need a little bit of warm water so that the meatballs get fluffy.
Oh, I didn't know that.
This is another trick. Okay. In the meantime, I use corn oil or sun oil to fry things. Because I don't want it to be too heavy. Mm-hmm. So our beautiful keftikas are ready.
Okay.
You have done a wonderful job, Diane.
I had a good teacher.
We're going to fry them where the oil is ready now.
I can hold that for you, Hella.
Please. So I can put 2 by 2, not 1 by 1. The sauce is almost ready, so this is a good point to put inside the eggplant.
Okay.
So what we're doing, I'm cutting the upper part, and we cut it in the middle. What we need now, you see, it remained white because we used a very strong fire.
That's a trick I actually did not know.
That is a very nice trick. So what we need now is 2 spoons and just take out the pulp. I use very gentle moves so that I don't take too much skin, which we don't need.
Did you pass any of these recipes on to your kids?
Yes, my daughter actually is a very good cook. Some of these recipes, she makes them and she loves them a lot. So Diane, take the eggplants, put them on this drainage so that most of the water goes out.
Okay.
And then we can cut them in pieces. I'm going to take the meatballs out of the oil and let them dry a little bit on the paper. With 2 knives, you can make like that and cut it in smaller pieces. I think it's okay.
It's good? Okay,
Yep.
so we want chunky.
Yeah. We are taking this, which is quite drained. We're going to throw it gently in the sauce.
Excellent.
and also we put inside the meatballs.
Okay.
So the dish will be ready in, let's say, 10 minutes.
That looks amazing. So it's very rich.
Very rich. And now that we are ready, we just cover the pot and we let it boil for another 10 minutes.
Just so that all the flavors melt together.
Melt together and mix. The dish is one entity.
It's one entity, exactly.
Exactly. Well, Diane, bon appetit.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
That's really great. The meatballs also have the smoky flavor of the eggplant.
Exactly. The eggplant has this smoky taste, which overlaps all the other tastes that exist.
You know, it's simple. There are only a few ingredients in here, but there's a lot of richness to the dish.
Very tasty dish.
The food is very Mediterranean. It's very familiar, but it's also a little bit different.